If you talk about in a normal day to life, am I right? Means something which we need to use in a future, am I right? Or required in a future, and we need to make a benchmark or standard. Hey, this is a template, and we will in our future or current, you can say this implementation or documentation. It can be anything. We will need. We will want to use this again and again. You understand my point?
Got it. Yeah.
So that should be means saved for permanent in a persistent storage. Okay. But some means something like we will you can say take an example of our classes itself. Okay. Whatever we want, it should be means in the future we can refer. We are recording a video for those. Am I right? And whatever we will just discuss for now only, and when means we are not recording those parts. You understand my point? That's are called short term, and whatever we are storing and recording, that's called long term.
Okay.
You
Got it.
understand my point? So
Yeah.
both have a different use. Let's say right now means whatever we are discussing, after 2 days, 3 days, you forget everything. Okay. But if you check your chat again, or if you have discussion in a written, then you will not means no means this is a contest and this is a thing which we discuss, and which we don't discuss. Am I right? But in a this long-term memory, we will store the data or things whatever we need to use in a future. Maybe that can be referred for your this audit purpose or report purpose, analytic purpose, any purpose, but you want to reuse those.
Right.
You can think of like uh, something like need to know the means this assume this arithmetic operator, how to use arithmetic operator, and in which language you need to know how you need to write a code, naming convention and stuff. That should be stored in a long term. Am I right? Because
Right.
you are using this on a daily basis. You cannot skip that. Okay. But let's say you don't know Punjabi, and you are learning Punjabi, and you need to use this Punjabi, you can say not frequently, sometime. Makes sense.
Yes.
And while you require that time you are just speaking or communicating with the in this Punjabi. Otherwise, you are for long term your Marathi or other languages are there. Am I right? So
Yes.
now question arise why we require this memories, and why which thing we will take care while taking a decision. It should be a part of long-term memory, or it should be a part of short-term memory. Am I right? Because cost is involved.
Okay. Right.
No, you understand my point?
Yes. Yes.
So far, you can think of if we are organizing a one event, and the need of the audience, they just attend it, and there is no mean to store the things for future because it's a current only. Am I right?
Mm.
So maybe that time, whatever they require, there is no meaning of that. Things are changed or technology has been changed. So we need to focus on this time only. So, but whatever contest, whatever we discuss, we don't want to repeat that again and again. Am I right? So
Right.
there's for that we need to store somewhere during that session only, but we require something maybe in a PPT form or maybe in a document form. Means hey, this is a whole agenda of our today's session, and whatever we covered, this we covered, and this is a current topic, and these are the future topics. Something like
Okay.
that means at least not future, means past and current, so that user whomever is joined now, who will
Mhm.
get the things means whatever earlier done. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
you understand my point?
Understood. Yeah.
So same thing with the long-term memory. You cannot store everything in a short-term memory. You cannot consider everything is a candidate for a long-term memory. Am I
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And you can think of, let's say, in a you can say this long-term memory, you stored everything. Am I right? Let's say
Mm-hmm.
in a long-term memory, you store the this error as well, whatever you faced, because you started writing this prompt and context engineering, whatever you learn, you will start doing that. Am I right? Within a 1 or 2 days, you will not become perfect. You understand my point?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
So that time means errors are there. You can say mind clarity is not there. Am I right? But
Right.
those are a part of your this memory, short term or long term. Am I right?
Mm.
But when you want that template for future use or current use, whatever you decided, am I right?
Yeah.
That time means you want a that output of data means perfect output of that template. You don't want to worry, you don't want to care about this error or problem which you face earlier. You
Okay.
understand my point? So
Yes.
that's also need to be taken care,
Okay.
need to be take care by us.
Okay.
You understand
Okay.
my point?
Yeah. I
So,
got it.
so all these things we will discuss today.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
So, memory in AI system means the ability to keep useful information so the AI can respond with continuity, personalization, and context awareness. Okay. There are two major types, short term memory and long term memory. Temporary context use during the current conversation or task. Persistent information stored and reused across future sessions, what you told. So, what is happening right now is short term, and what would be remembered for future use is long term. Why memory is important? Without memory, an AI system behaves like a person who forgets everything after every sentence. So whenever we start a new session of any our AI tool, so if we are not stored in persistent memory, then definitely again it will think from the same, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So ask the same question again. Okay, same thing written. Lose workflow progress, repeat completed steps, fail in multiple step tasks. Okay, give generic answers every time. Memory helps in AI system become more useful, more personalized, more consistent, better at multiple step work, better at agentic workflows, better for enterprise applications. Okay. Real life analogy. Imagine you are working with a project manager. Okay, I am a developer and working with project manager. During today's meeting, the project manager remembers what was discussed 10 minutes ago, which module is being planned now, which issue is currently pending, what decision was just made. That is short term memory. Correct. Long term memory example. Across many months, the project manager remembers your project uses .NET, your prefer enterprise level explanation, your client expects hands-on labs, your standard TOC format is day, module, topics, hands-on labs. You do not want shortcut content. Perfect. That is the long-term memory. Plain English mind mapping. AI memory, short-term memory, current chat, current task, recent user message, active workflow state, temporary reasoning context. And long-term memories, user preferences, project standards, reusable templates. Okay, user preferences, project standards. Okay, reusable templates, past decisions, and persistent learning history. Okay. Uh, okay, maybe we will go ahead and cover this, but this persistent learning history or past decisions, they should be stored somewhere, right? So maybe in local machine or in
You can see these are the projects. Okay.
okay,
So we're creating a project. It will store everything because we are saying it's a long term. We require a long term. You
Okay.
understand my point? If it's a, you can say short term, it's a just chat on. Okay,
Okay.
we're not caring about that.
So Deepak, if suppose in this new chat I have asked something related to, let's say, inside data stack and lake house something, so
Yes,
it will be new, or it will refer this data stack and lake house now if I ask something here now in the new chat.
let's ask this.
Okay.
You can do practical. That's not an issue.
So how to know it is okay?
This means taking our means now it's a trend so much, so it will you can say taking my preferences. You understand my point?
Okay. So if even if your laptop closes and new opens, then also it will give the this thing only. I mean, it is so much okay.
Yes, because means I trained ChatGPT. What is my taste and what I want. So based on that, it will pick that automatically.
One more thing, like you are saying you train chat gpt, so what it means actually, like you have stored the whatever information is there in inside this project, right? That is the meaning of training.
Yes, means whatever. Okay, let me show you. What do you know about? Okay, I'm asking this simple question. You understand my point?
Okay. Okay.
It's
So how?
already know. It's already know what is my taste and who am I.
Okay. So it is stored in some persistent memory somewhere, long term
Yes,
memory.
yes. That's why.
Okay. But if we want to know where it is stored now, this information you have not created any project, right? Then where it is stored?
I will just simply say, hey, please log this. Just log this.
Okay.
Okay, log my template. That's why I'm getting the same output because just log this template.
Acha. Okay. Okay.
Understand my point?
Okay. So inside some chat GPT memory in cloud, maybe this your information is stored somewhere. Maybe we can say.
Yes. Why not? Store there only, and whatever preference you are talking about, you can do that. Personalization, you can also do. You can
Okay.
give your own instruction here. Okay,
Okay.
because we're talking
Yes.
about like about you. You can do that. Am I right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and what you like, what are the things you can do everything. Data controls, if you want to do that. Okay, delete all
Okay.
chats. It's totally in your hand what you want.
Okay. So if I ask my chat GPT tell me about me, it will not tell yours, right? Because your memory stored is different somewhere in count, and it is linked to your Gmail ID or something unique ID, and
Yes,
mine will be linked to. Okay. Got it.
you can see here. It's just saying location. If I will enable this, it will means take this as a context. Am I right? And give me a means answer based on this.
Okay. Got it.
So if I want to store, then these options are there. Archive. Okay. So
Okay.
basically, these are storage. We are talking about this. Okay. We have
Okay.
the storage, manage storage, file. If you check my file, these are the files, whatever I shared with this. You understand my
Okay.
plan?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes.
So everything is there.
Okay. Yes.
Now hope you get more clarity.
Yes. Yes. Get the clarity.
Remove it.
Yeah. Sure. So short-term memory is the temporary information the AI uses while handling the current conversation, task, or workflow. Okay, it usually exists inside the active context window. Okay, whatever is in the active session, it will use that.
Yes.
Okay. So here, if you ask, tell me about me in the current context window, still it will tell, okay, got it. But everything, why don't get stored in, I mean, everything, see, it notes about you. Every time you tell me about me, it knows. Then what information actually gets stored in persistent memory, and why not all the information stored? Suppose if you search something about any player or something, that will not store. Why? And why it only stores yours?
Because I am just saying that, let's say I am talking about cricket, and I will talk about cricket not frequently. Understand me?
Mhm.
Whatever is stored means which I am using frequently. You can
Okay.
think of yourself or anyone. Am I right?
Okay.
Whatever we are, you can say, using on a daily basis in our habit is stored in
Hmm.
our persistent memory, stored permanently. Am I right? Whatever
Okay.
you are doing in a, you can say, after some time or not frequently, then it's just after done that thing, everything is vanished.
Oh.
Same
Okay.
thing with
Okay.
our mind.
Okay. Same thing with our mind. Nice.
Understand,
Now it is
Vipra?
more. Yes. Okay. So if we ask the same question again and again, maybe it will store in the chat GPT's or
Yes,
any AI
yes.
model's persistent memory. Okay.
Because it's no means this person is asking this kind of question again and again. Why?
Okay.
So it's a smart enough. He understand means I need to treat. I need to solve for this. Okay,
Okay.
in today
Mhm.
and future. So it will train for that and make it persistent by its own.
Okay.
You can think
Now.
of if you are doing writing a one line daily, writing a one line daily. Am I right?
Hmm.
So it will stick. You will give a command or not, it will stick in your mind
Right.
for long. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
But you are using some one line means within a in a year you will just use that line once. Then you will just remember that line for 1 or 2 days or maybe 2 or 3 hours. After that, you are not using. Am I right? Or you are not. It's not in your practice.
Correct. Relatable. As per human, it is working. Yes. So, hmm, for the AI needs to, okay. User says create module 1, now create module 2 in the same format. For the second request, the AI needs to remember what module 1 format was, what topic was being discussed, what style was used. Okay, this is the short term memory. Perfect. Yeah. Short term memory is intended for conversation continuity, multi term learning, step by step learning, current task tracking, avoiding repetition, understanding references like same format continue. Okay. Use short term memory when the AI needs to remember something only for the current session. Okay. Okay. Document conversion, current project plan, current use conversation, current workflow state. Correct. How it works. In most AI systems, short term memory is handled using conversation history, current user message, recent assistant response, temporary state object, tool outputs, active task metadata. Okay. What I got it. User preferences. Long term memory is a persistent information stored beyond the current conversation and reused later. It is not just chat history, it is selected useful, durable information. Okay. The AI remembers for future conversations. User prefers deep enterprise level explanations. User wants TOC in day, module, topics, hands on labs format. User uses C Sharp, .NET, React, MongoDB for many projects. User wants no shortcut and no reduced content. Maybe example, this is long term memory. Personalization, reusing preferences, maintaining project standards. Okay. avoiding repeated instructions, long running learning plans, career roadmap continuity, enterprise project continuity. Okay, correct. Use long term memory for information that will remain useful across many future conversations. Correct. Preferred teaching format, preferred technology stack, long term project decisions, career goals, persistent constraints, usable code standards. Bad example temporary mode, one time task detail, outdated project state. Okay, random small fact. How it works? Long term memory usually needs a storage layer. Common storage options database, vector database, user profile store, okay, project memory store, document store, and knowledge graph. User ID U101 preferences learning, okay, foundation PPT template MCQ, okay, okay. This, I mean, this is stored. Is this also stored in laptop, like in our C drive? Let's suppose we want to store and
You're able to see.
okay. This is all stored in C drive. Okay, okay, got it.
You understand my point? Everything like WhatsApp you are is using your this. Okay,
Okay,
so everything is there.
right, right. Yes,
You
everything is there.
can yes, you can think of your another app as well. They are using short term and long term memory both. Like you can think of RAM and hard disk.
Okay,
Understand my point?
understood. Yes, yes.
Go ahead, please.
Uh, Temporary memory for current tasks, persistent memory for future use, current conversation across sessions, continue model 2 uses .NET examples, context window running state, database correct, conversation continuity, personalization, and long-term consistency. Context overload, stale or wrong memory, active workload, durable preference and decisions. Yeah, it is correct. Engineering view, uh, in all architecture, memory should not be treated as one big storage bucket. It should be separated by purpose. Short-term memory, recent conversation, active task state, temporary tool output. Long-term memory, user preferences, project history, log standards, reusable facts. Prompt, context assembly. Okay.
So now you will get more, little bit more idea about the assembly.
Okay. Context assembly. Short-term memory in agentic AI. In an agent system, short-term memory tracks the current execution. Create invoice PDF. So collect seller's details completed, buy detail completed, add invoiced items active, concluding pending. This helps the agent avoid completing steps. Repeated completing steps. Really? Okay, got it. Agent state example. नहीं, collect the seller details completed. Okay. Avoid repeating completed steps. Okay, again and again it will know. Okay, got it. This is short. Mm, goal generate GST invoice. Okay, this is JSON file. Long-term memory helps the agent remembers reusable knowledge. Example, TechLambda, ST component PDF, INR, India, GST, React person. Then the agent does not ask the same set of questions again. Okay. New connections. Memory is part of context engineering, but not all memory should be sent to the model every time. A good context engineering system decides which short-term memory is relevant right now, long-term memory is relevant right now, what should be ignored, what should be updated, what should be deleted. So it decides on its own only. Okay. Yeah. Bad memory selection causes poor answers. Good memory, very nice. Memory types in more detail. Episodic memory stores past events or interactions. use previously created a course. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Okay, yeah. Dependency injection is used to reduce tight coupling, stores storable facts or knowledge. Procedural memory, user preference memory.
So procedure, store how to do something.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So means here I think you get your answers. Means why
Yes.
means different kind of things are which AI will consider while storing. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Project project memory means stores project specific decisions. Example: AI learning platforms uses fast API backend, recent React frontend, MongoDB database. Practical example: AI learning platform. Suppose you are building an AI learning platform. Short term memory: user is studying module 1, user is completed topic 1, user answered 8 out of 10 MCQs correctly, user is currently viewing subjective questions. This helps the system decide what to show next. Long term memory: what is enrolled in OpenAI mastery course, user preference beginner to enterprise explanation, user is okay, completed user preference, customer support bot. Says order is short-term memory. Order is delayed. Okay. Long-term memory. Customer is or vegetarian. Oh, okay. So it decides on its own which. Okay. Vegetarian food premium. Now getting the feel. Yeah. Customer refers refunds over replacement. This helps personalization support. Practical example: coding assistant. Swagger method not one is to long-term memory. User prefers .NET. Okay. Okay.
Understand
Sure.
my point?
Yes.
Both
Yes.
are both are there. These are common.
It's related to real life, like what should be in
Everything
temporary and yeah,
everything is inspired from real life.
correct.
That's why I
So
told you just think in a real life, real scenarios.
yeah, yes. Storing everything in long-term memory, not everything should be remembered. Bad long-term memory. Yes. No memory expiry. Okay. Sometimes outdated. Dated needs and all. So mixing short term. These are the some mistakes which you are referring about here. Okay. Temporary workflow state should not always be permanent memory. Okay, got it. Deep concept memory retrieval. Importance, confidence, user preferences, project association. Correct. Okay. User once asked about YouTube intro. Okay, it should be part of this thing. Deep concept memory compression. Okay. Long conversations cannot be stored and reused full every time. So AI system compresses memory. Okay. So that to avoid. Yeah. You ask for C sharp preferencing for visuals. For C sharp refresher, current user expects 3 hour structured learning with depth code example visuals. Okay, this is compressed memory. Some index kind of thing is given. Okay. Deep concept
Yes,
memory update. Yeah. Memory should evolve. Old memory user wants OpenAI examples in Python. New now added Gemini and fast API version. Okay. User often requests stricter mirror conversation from after reducing depth. Okay. So update. Yeah, it's everything is we can relate to. Yes,
real life.
real life. Memory safety. Remembering sensitive data unnecessarily, using outdated personal details. So you are saying memory. I mean, suppose remembering sensitive data unnecessarily. So this causes cost also, right? I mean,
Yes, yes.
unnecessary.
as well as it's a security risk as well.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Because maybe one project you require your this information, user information. But why you are
Okay.
persisting this? It's not required
Okay.
for another project. Am I right?
Okay. Uh, yes. Deepak, sorry, but I have to.
Okay, okay, no
Yeah.
worries. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Deepak. Yeah. Yeah.